Mount St. Mary's. Campus is pretty small, really nice. Spending a lot of money doing renovations and stuff like that. Admin hall. Finance office. Okay.
So if you're interested in owning your own business, that would be like the experience you get. They also do work there as well. Taxis is another job on campus if you are currently a barista, if you want to start, or if you just want an on-campus job. This is another one that's not federal work study. And then this one, as well as the dining hall, are the only two on campus that are not technically on-campus jobs. Because Erewhon, who is our food distributor, and then Saxby, which is a large Burlington. So you won't ever lose your professor if they go off. Come up here, that's all. I usually just leave this door open. I think I left it open so much they put the do not walk sticker. Those kind of people, you might not be in those offices very much. The Career Center does everything to help you get a job during or after school, so I believe we're between a 91 and 96% rate of students 6 months within graduating that are employed or further in your education, so master's school, any other education you're into, would be that number. If you're not sure what you want to do when you finish school, honestly, I came here because I trusted those odds of 91. I think I could fall on 91% and find a job after school. They also use Handshake, which is a website you sign up for with your email. It is completely free, and it'll ask you questions, things like, where do you want to work? Do you want a part-time? Do you want full-time? Do you want in-person? Do you want remote? Are you just someone looking for a summer job? Are you looking for internship credit? All of that, you can filter out your choices. As well as after declaring your major, you'll be able to, or I guess you'll be given just more specified career opportunities of who's going to be on campus for those job fairs. So it might not be a large job fair, but within my field, it'll be like, hey, so-and-so from the FBI is here, meet them in O'Hara dining room for a talking discussion. And they will start to get more specific, so if you're not into business, you're like, stop sending me business emails, I don't care. Once you declare your major officially, you'll stop getting those. They also have etiquette dinner nights, so if you don't know your forks and spoons, you can go. I'm the second youngest of 9 children, so I didn't know all of that before I got here. I went, it's a free 4-course meal. They teach you things like don't talk with your mouth full, and also just how to be professional at a dinner depending on your field. So I heard health sciences. If you're interested in going into further things, you might be meeting with a lot of doctors or a lot of people over dinner. And that's kind of handy just to know and be like, I did this before. We also have a math closet, which is where they'll line up inside Patreon in here, but it's also accessible all year round where you can go get business professional clothing completely for free. And then also in the free spot, there is downstairs, we have our math table, which is for students suffering with food insecurity. We have had professors on this campus specifically do the research that it's not just college students in America, but it is also math students that need that food, whether you're waiting for your check to hit, you're not getting enough food, anything like that. This is a completely anonymous system that you can go and pick up food up to 3 times a week. And they give you a lot for 3 times a week. I went once because I was curious, and for a while they stopped taking donations because nobody was using it, so I was like, I'm not taking it from anybody. They wouldn't stop donations if anybody was using it. I'm telling like 3-4 cans of like Chef Boyardee. I got like a box of mac and cheese, like 1 or 2. I got a box of rice. You get some soup, like all sorts of stuff. You get to pick what flavor ramen you like. So like it is pretty specific so that you're not just being fed, but you're also getting food that you do like, so that you are eating it as well. Your apparel, where the carpet changes to tiles, where you can spend that flex money when we were talking about meal plans. All that in there. They have Advil, My Dog toothpaste, shampoo if you need it, anything along those lines. If you use specific products, they probably will not carry it. They don't have the face wash I like in there. But they do have something if you need it. So if it's like you're out of mouthwash, you can pick it up there. Finally, in there is obviously where you get your books. Most of your books are going to be rented if you opt into the Emmett Book program. With that program, you charge $25 per credit hour, and that would be added to your tuition. It is an opt-in or opt-out optional program, and that'll cover the total cost of books. So if you're in bio or business, you might have books that cost up to $800 a semester because you have to pay for all your books. With this, you'd be paying about $375 to $400. So it is a big cut. Anybody else in here has been to college? I assume all of you have. The books get really expensive. You can opt out if you know you're going to have an easier semester. So in criminal justice, we don't really have books. The Same goes for in the computer sciences. You're not going to have many books. You can opt out, order it on Amazon, or order it directly from them as well, but be like, I don't need to pay $400 for the 2 books that I need. Those are all options as well. Any questions? We're going to stop inside the dining hall. We kind of talk about meal plans, so I'm going to tell you all the food options, and then we'll be finished. That's Patriot. They serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. With our meal plans, like for the 3-meal-a-day meal plan, that is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not just 3 meals for the day. So I know some schools do it a little bit different, where if you get 3, you can get 2 lunches and a dinner. If you miss breakfast here, you kind of miss that meal. So our 2-meal-a-day meal plan is the most common. Although since they're making 2 meals more. But with your meal plans, all of them are going to cost the same, like big number price, and then they're going to fluctuate between that flex money and the meal, so that everyone is still getting the same amount. In there, there's always going to be a pasta bar, the deli, the salad bar. Home zone's going to change weekly. They're going to have things like baked potatoes. If you eat vegetables, you're probably going to get a lot of your healthy vegetables. Meatloaf is usually there. I only know one person that actually eats meatloaf, but I don't eat it. My friend Ben from Missouri liked it. He put barbecue sauce on this though. Wraps, French fries, that kind of stuff all the time. You can just order it on your phone. After 8 p.m. you will be using your flex money, but before then you can get to use your money. A lot of people I know there just use it as convenient. They order it, you get a notification when it's ready, and then you grab it. In the very back, we do have our MN Street food truck. In there, that's a weekly menu. So we'll have one bold item, so it'll be something like mac and cheese or nachos or wings, and then we'll have a variation of that for the week. So if it's a mac and cheese week, there's going to be a brisket mac, a crab mac, and a truffle mac, and a regular mac.
Welcome Center, seminary, the old gym, the north side of campus. And that's the cafeteria, one of the nicest buildings. It was nice.